Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. So today's video is all around this Model Y Performance that you can see in front of me. It's a Model Y Performance 2024 in Quicksilver, and what I'll be doing, I'll be talking you through the video about the cost to buy the car, the cost to insure the car, and how much does it cost me to charge this car to 4,000 miles. I'll also take you around the car and I'll talk you through a few bits and pieces of what's happened to the car on its journey over that 4,000 mile. So let's get into it now. So here we have it. This is the Model Y Performance 2024 Quicksilver. The car cost me £63,000 on May the 23rd, 2024 to buy. It's now September the 12th. And as you can see, this car has not been washed for about 7 or 8 weeks now. And one of the reasons I went for the Quicksilver was just for that reason. So if there is times I go by that I don't have the time to do the car, I'm sure you'll agree, it still looks really good and tidy. And it's still got a bit of a shine to it, and that's because I put some ceramic spray wax over it to just to give it that little bit more protection. But if I get closer to the car, let's see if the camera picks the dirt up. I think you can see it. And let's pull it down the side, because that's where the car tends to get a lot more dirty, doesn't it, down here? And you can see the dirt there as well. So the Quicksilver's done its job. It does hide the dirt from the road. Now the other reason I got the Quicksilver for was because when I had my black 2022 long range, it really showed up the stone chips and scratches and swirl marks. Now I don't know what it is about this paint, but you do not get any swirl marks whatsoever on this car. So that's another added bonus. And I've got one stone chip, I'm afraid to report, and I don't know if I can find it. So let's see if there it is there. If I just get it in, can I get it in where my finger is? Yeah, just there. There's a stone chip. But again, once you pull the camera back, you can't really see it because the colour just blends it out. So, thoughts and opinions in the comments section so far, guys. As I said, not being washed for 7 or 8 weeks, and it's still looking good. So the next thing I want to point out is something that you absolutely must buy if you own any Tesla model at all, and that is you need wheel protectors on it. And as you can see, I've just managed to glance mine there, and I've got a little bit down here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to change that over and talk you through how much it costs. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to take these two bits off here because I've got the heavy damage here and slight damage here which hasn't gone through the plastic. So there's two bits I need to replace. All you do, fingers underneath the back, pull the clips, and it comes off. Same with this one, fingers underneath, pull the clips, and it's off. And then I've got two new ones from the spare set that I bought, so I'll talk you through that in a minute. So I'll just put that underneath here, clip it under, and push it straight in. And also this one, put it in, clip it under, and it's in. Done. So now we have them replaced. Oh, actually, I tell a lie. I didn't hook it in. Let's see if I need to unclip it again. You've got to hook that into here so it sits in nicely. That's it. Don't get in. Can be a little bit fiddly at times, but once you get the hang of it, it's relatively straightforward. There you go, in, clipped in, beautiful, job done. Now these rims, I got them from Amazon, they're about 47 quid, and I got two pairs. So do not be fooled, guys, because there is lots of different variations of this on the market, and they cost from sort of £40 up to £150 to £200. So I find that they're virtually the same product anyway. Now I've had these on my wheels for about 3,000 miles, and they don't come off. They're on solid, look, they're not going anywhere, and they do give you that protection. So all I've damaged is a little bit of plastic rather than damaging the alloy wheel. So a great addition to get. I'll put the link in the description. if you like to get them. But I would advise get 2 sets, and then you're always going to have spares to replace when you do nick your wheels. So let's take you through the cost of the car. So as I mentioned earlier, the car costs £63,000. If you convert that to US dollars, that's the equivalent of 82,850 US dollars. Now, when you look at the price comparison there, it's huge, isn't it? So we are getting ripped off in the UK. I'd be interested to know if anybody who watches this channel pays more than that for a Model Y Performance brand new in their country. The car insurance, which you need in the UK and most of the countries, I'd imagine, is £580 for me. Funny enough, this Model Y Performance was cheaper to insure than what my 2022 long range was. I don't know why, but it is. So in dollars, that's $762. And to charge the car, as you can see, I've done 1,044 kilowatt hours at a rate of 261 watts per mile, and I've done 4,006 miles in total. So the cost for the total charge for them 4,006 miles is £88.74. Now, when you compare that to an ICE vehicle, that just shows you how much over a long period of time, if you keep your car, you will save on fuel going forward. And in American dollars, that is $116.69 to reach 4,006 miles. I mean, that is phenomenal. That is just phenomenal. So over that 4,006 miles, I still haven't got any rattles or moans in the car. The build quality from China and Shanghai has been really good. And when I picked it up, there wasn't a scratch on it. All the panels are aligned. The car was just perfect when I picked it up. Comes with HW4, so that is unbelievable. That, and it comes, obviously, it hasn't got the sensors at the front. So to me, it's, and the other main point of note is, for some reason, the cabin in the Model Y Performance 2024 is a lot quieter than the cabin of the long range 2022. Don't know if they've done any installation improvements in the car, but it's far superior. And the other huge benefit is the suspension in the 2024 Model Y Performance. Again, it's a more smoother and comfortable ride than my long range 2022. So there we have it, folk, on the cost, and I'm sure you'll all agree that is a great set of numbers. To do 4,000 miles on 80 odd quid is just, well, mind blowing, really. However, the reason I did get such good savings was because I've got a wall charger. Now, if you want a Tesla and you've got a driveway or you've got a garage, I'd strongly advise you to get a wall charger, because as you can see, for 4,000 miles, 80 odd quid, it's well worth the investment, especially if your intentions are to keep an electric vehicle for a substantial amount of time. So I'll be Tesla all the way, I think, unless something really blows my brains out in the future. But so far, I'm 4 Teslas in and I'm loving everything to do with the brand. But yep, get yourself one of these. I think mine cost about £1,000 all in, with fitting and a long extension cable down from my house through my garden into the garage. So you can get them cheaper, but 7 kilowatts an hour it does, and that will give me around, what, 30 miles per hour charge. So well worth the investment, as I say. So just one more thing before we go. I wanted to show you my best accessory that I've put into the car. I've just put it in the last few days. I have done a video on it, so please check it out. And it is a rear multimedia entertainment display that replaces the air conditioning unit at the back of the car, and it looks fantastic. So let's go and have a look at it now. So this is a rear display. This rear display was supplied to me by Test Studio, and it's the R86 multimedia rear display. This is a fantastic addition to your car, and it's just got so much functionality on it. I can't even tell you as much as I want to, but I will be doing a full video at some point once I've learned the operation. But if you look at the different functionalities, so straight away, so you've got the fan mode on, and literally just slide it up and slide it down to whatever speed you want the fan to operate at. You've got your heat mode, which basically I've got it on low now. You can rise it up and that will go to whatever temperature you want to, and that controls the temperature. You've got anion air purification system, which basically purifies the air in the cabin. You've got your fan, you've got dog mode, you've got camp mode, and you've got a child lock. On the next one, you've got the function to basically control your seats. How good is this? And then rather than tapping them all, if you just do close, it takes them all off. How good is that? So that's the functionality of the heated seats. If you go on to lumbar, so this one here has got a massage function for the driver's chair. So if I press this, that operates the lumbar system in the seats here, and it gives you a massage, which is unreal. So well worth having just for that. I'll turn that off. You might have heard the lumbar operating in the background. And it also has the ability to move the passenger seat forward and back, and you can hear the seat moving. And you can also put the backrest down or put it up. You've got, this controls the music within the car system, so this hooks into the car system itself, and you can control the volume, and you can also switch songs with it. And then you've got all your different apps with your Netflix, you've got CarPlay, you've got TikTok, anything you want on, and it's just such a handy thing to have for rear passengers. So that's just that quickly. As I said, I will be doing a quick video on this in the next week or two, just to go through all the different functionality. But if you go to teststudio.com, that's teststudio.com, you can get 22% off this product if you use the code NORTH1. That's NORTH1. I will put the links in the description for you. So that's it. Overall, I am still absolutely delighted with this car. The functionality it has, the accessories you can do to it, the modifications you can do to it, and this car just oozes appeal. So far, after 4,000 miles, I've got no complaints whatsoever. Speak to you all soon.